What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking the Nike Kobe 6 Total Orange. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still support.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, you'll already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking the Nike Kobe 6 Total Orange. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release July 18th. To the best of my knowledge, coming at a retail price of $190, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $280 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now at first, I did think these was a women exclusive sneaker, but when I looked up on the sneakers app, looked like they're going up all the way to the full size men's sizes on these guys right here, right? Okay, so pretty much Total Orange, and this is also looks like this is another sneaker drop that they're gonna drop during the WNBA All-Star Weekend. Now, why orange? To the best of my knowledge, I believe that's the color scheme of the WNBA, but don't quote me on that. So at one point, when I was saying I did think these was like a women exclusive sneaker, but apparently not, right? Okay, and again, this could probably change by the time I drop this video, so take it with a grain of salt, but I will say this, it's definitely standing out in a most positive way, right? Okay, I know there's a lot of people that say their favorite color is orange, but also orange in general to me is just a very bright color. Now, I don't want to go any further without saying what we got to say and give our just dues, which is RP to Kobe Bryant. You know, a legend and never will never be forgotten, right? Okay. Also, his daughter Gigi too, man. Even though I don't think she's got like her name synced on this shoe, but don't quote me on this one. But if she does, even still, you know, they both died tragically together in helicopter crash, right? Okay, so RP to both. It doesn't even matter at this point, man. You just got to give credit where credit is due. A legend in the game, and obviously, arguably, she could have been a legend in the making. Who knows, right? But here we are. We're gonna keep it focused on about the sneakers. All-Star Weekend for WNBA, and they're going with the orange right here. Now, I don't own a pair of Kobe 6s, so I would like to actually find a nice Kobe sneaker to start out with. Now, for me personally, I do have one in mind, but I'm not going to reveal to you guys just yet until I actually cop the joint. Now, I have heard this is a great comfortable shoe, especially if you work out and for the gym, right? Okay, so if you're looking for a little bit of versatility, something different for your collection. Now, I know are some people that are die-hard Kobe fans, and you know, I feel like, you know, sometimes you got to leave room for those. I remember when, you know, when everything first happened, all the Kobe stuff was just being bought out and sold out and recycled, man. But here we are now, man. Nike's kept it moving with this one. Now, I think that Nike check is not necessarily like a gray color. I think it's metallic silver, but don't quote me on that. So that stands out on the shoe as well. And then like the back heel of it is kind of like that light orange. So to me, to be honest, it is a little bit too orange for me, but I get why they're dropping it. Normally I'll be like, say something like this for Halloween, but then again, I would say if we're gonna go Halloween theme, they would have had to do something like black on it. So they said metallic silver, so I get it, right? Okay. Arguably, this could be great for a lot of the teams out there, right? So I'm very curious as the All-Star Weekend for the WNBA approaches, who's gonna be rocking this joint and who won't be rocking these joints. But either way, dope shoe, credit where credit is due. I definitely want to make sure I make a quick video on this one for sure. But for the kid personally, though, with all that being said, even though I don't own any Kobe's, I don't think I'm gonna let this one be like my first like starter, right? So for the kid, these will be a skip. It's not a bad shoe, right? Okay, and I will say this respectfully, I will leave it for the diehard Kobe fans, because like I said, I know there's some people that out there that specifically just collect Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? And I will say this, I'm glad they're actually adding more to the legacy here versus just like, you know, getting the stuff that already came out before, and they're doing a Protro, which is, in my opinion, like a retro of a shoe that used to exist, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, because I don't know Kobe's like the way I know Jordan's, but I think I got it right for this one right here. Feel free to correct me down in the comment section, but I will say this, for like a new colorway to the best of my knowledge. Why not? And if it's not a new colorway, feel free to correct me. But you know, I think I'm looking more so probably for an OG colorway, if that. But overall for the kid though, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and will you be going after these on July 18th, retailing at $190? And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.